Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chris and today we're diving into the Sugary Scoops collection by Sugary Cosmetics. In this video, I'm going to give away two of the banana split palettes because honestly, you guys, this is amazing. This palette's amazing. This collection altogether is truly the best of this brand yet. I kid you not. So I bought these two and I feel like it's only right to give these two away because the owner actually sent me a PR package. So we're gonna dive into everything in this collection. If you want to enter this giveaway and get your chance to get one of these palettes, all you have to do is 1, be subscribed to my channel, 2, like this video, and 3, comment down below your favorite ice cream flavor. That's it. That's it, guys. You do that and you're entered. Oprah International is going to end on June 5th, 11:59 p.m. EST. By the way, guys, means I have 3 right now as of, what's today? May 2nd. 3 giveaways going on at one time, ending at different times. This is exciting times, you guys, and I have so much more. So I have reviewed Sugary Cosmetics before on my channel. We did the pineapple palette. We did the hot chocolate palette. This particular collection is really something else, guys. We have in this collection 2 of the lipsticks. These are mattes. These are called toppings, by the way, for $10 each. We have the blush palette, which is like an ice cream bucket for $18. A highlighter palette that has 2 scoop of ice creams and a cookie up top. How cute is that? And this one costs, I believe, $16. We have also a lash menu, which has 5 pairs of lashes. I am wearing one right now, so that's probably why you don't see the one up top. And this one costs $30. And lastly, we have the banana split palette, which costs $30. Now, guys, I do have an affiliate code. It is ChrisMo, and it can save you some coin at checkout if you want to use that. If you don't, then you do not have to, as always. Just so you guys know, Sugary Cosmetics is a cruelty-free brand, so all the products you're about to see are cruelty-free. Some are vegan, some may be gluten-free. I'll get into the details of those. So right now, we're going to start off with the matte lipsticks. This is how they look outside their packaging. I went ahead and I did some arm swatches and lip swatches for you guys. So the first one up we have is Cherry. The packaging on this, you guys, is nice. It's not super duper heavy. It's not super light either. I like the shape of it. I went ahead and I swatched it on my arm, and as you guys can see, it's a really pretty color. Those who know me know I do not like to wear the dark colors that much. I wore it recently in a video and I was like, I was really trying not to. I like the softer colors. So on my lips, I do have the fresh color, which was next in the hand swatch. As soon as I saw a swatch in my hand, I was like, yeah, that one I'm going to wear. That one I feel safe with. I mean, honestly, you guys, I'll probably come back and wear the cherry one day, but for now, we went ahead with fresh, all right? This lipstick formula dries pretty quickly, but it's not drying. Like, it's not cracking. It didn't transfer. They have a 24-month shelf life also, by the way, and they are vegan on top of cruelty-free. Next up, we have the blush palette, which I absolutely adore. I love the packaging. Like, look at this. It's an ice cream bucket, and yes, it is magnetic to when you take it off. There it is. The huge pans, 28 grams. That's a lot of grams for 18 bucks, to be honest. So these are the colors up close. We have cotton candy, pink lemonade, raspberry, and orange cream. They did swatch fairly well. After swatching each blush, I wanted to go ahead in with the pink lemonade one. I used the Spectrum A05 brush to apply the blush. Now, guys, I did everything kind of backwards. I didn't do my bronzer yet or anything like that, so my face might be looking a little dull at the moment when you guys see me put it on. But I started off with the blush anyway. It is really pretty. It does pick up nice. I do like the color range, by the way. I feel like this is going to suit a lot of different people, so big kudos on that. And I almost forgot to mention that the opposite side has a mirror, so that's handy. There's also no talc or mica in this. This has a 12-month shelf life as well. So if you guys like blush and things like that, I would definitely look into this. It's a nice size, it's a lot of products, and it's a fair amount that you're paying for it. All right, next we have the highlighter palette, which honestly is my personal fave from this collection. First of all, the packaging is adorable. I love it so much. And then the inside, you do have a mirror again, and you have these shades right here. We have freezing, yummy, and melting. Now, when I swatched these, I was really shook. It was a first impression swatch, and I was like, oh my god, that is super creamy going in with the finger, and it's like bam right there. You go in very little and it shows up. So I did take freezing. I put it on my face and I was shook. It is so blinding on a dry brush, mind you. So then I wanted to test out Yummy, this middle one, which honestly is my favorite out of the three. I do like Yummy a lot more. And just like freezing, bam, there. Absolutely stunning. I wanted to try melting for you guys, but obviously it's just way too dark for my skin tone for a highlighter. Anyways, this is a really, really great palette. If you guys like highlighter palettes, I would suggest grabbing this. This, by the way, is 12 grams in weight. It has a 12-month shelf life, and it does contain talc and mica. Okay, guys, now we have the big kahuna, the banana split palette. This is massive. But as you guys can see in my background, I have big palettes, totally fine with that. So when you take this part off, you get a giant mirror. This is a nice grip right here. It feels like a handheld mirror. I can see my entire face, my hair in the back. There are 17 shadows in this palette. Here they are up close. Is there any color in here that you guys are looking at and you're like, wow, that's stunning? Let me know down below. So guys, I'm really, really proud of myself, because I used all 17 shadows today. So with that being said, I actually started off with Espresso as a bronzer. I used it as a bronzer. I took my, what is this, BH Cosmetics 1 brush, and I used this bad boy as bronzer, and it looked beautiful. I love the way this looks. I actually really did enjoy the shade. So before I show you guys pre-recorded swatches, some little fun facts about this palette. It is paraben-free, gluten-free, and mineral oil-free. It does contain talc and mica. It is 32 grams of product and is 12 months in terms of shelf life. This again costs $30. So for each shadow, you're paying about $1.70-something cents. What is that? 76 cents. Plus you're getting this nice cute style, a huge mirror. Like, this is nice quality. It's not cheapy. It's nice and solid. We have 5 shimmers here, and the rest are mattes. And the one right here in the middle, I don't know if you guys can see it, that's the banana split one. The banana split shade has a banana. It's a banana engraved in there. So I'm going to show you guys the pre-recorded swatches, which, by the way, I did with my pinky. Very hard because it was 17 shadows. Each swatch that you see, by the way, is swatched 2 times. So the shadows do feel buttery, which is great. One of the shadows, called Chocolate, feels just a little bit rougher. It doesn't mean that it's gonna be bad. It just feels rougher in terms of touching it with your finger. All right, so as always, I'm gonna take some right now to swatch for you live. Let's take Cheesecake. It doesn't matter which ones I take because I show everything in the demo. UVA. Oh, UVA also. Add that to Chocolate. It feels just a little bit rougher compared to the other mattes. Let's take, oh, green tea is so pretty and it feels so buttery. Feels so good. And I want to take, oh, you know, let's do a yellow. So I feel like yellow is pretty important to swatch. So here you go. These 4. They're right here. Here's 1. Let's do 2. And 3. Oh, I love green tea. And 4. There we go. That's just one swatch. If I go in again with the purple, that's how it looks. If I go in again with the green, or green tea, excuse me. See what I mean, guys? That's why I always say whether or not I do like 1 or 2 swatches. Oop, I forgot Cheesecake. My fault. Not that it needs it. It really doesn't need it. But there you go. See? Super pretty. This palette did very, very well in terms of swatches. Today I used 6 different brushes. I used one from the carry-on case, the JH32 brush, the M222 brush, the M326 brush, the M507 brush, and then a tiny little brush from Sugary Cosmetics. My throat is like so dry from talking too much, I'll be honest with you. So I started off on my left eye. I went ahead and I put down, of course, the Kylie Cosmetics Maple Concealer. I use this all the time on my channel, and I blended it out with the Juno & Co. sponge. To set in that concealer, I took the JH32 brush and I went in with Cookie Dough, which honestly out of the whole palette does make sense to use as a base. Starting from the outside, I took my M222 brush and I went in with UVA, which is the purple matte. It's just so beautiful, pigmented, showed up easily. Right next to UAV, I went in with Cherry, and honestly this cherry kind of reminds me of the coquitos that they sell in the Bronx. This cherry in particular looks like the cherry that you see in the rainbow flavor. Anyways, pigmented just like UAV. Next I took bubblegum and I put it right next to cherry, and just like the other two, showed up easily, patted it in, and moved on to orange. Orange in the palette is super vibrant, so I was like, okay, I have to grab that. I really do like the orange. Lastly, for this side, I went in with lime. Now, I know there are two different yellows in this palette. The lime is more a vibrant yellow. The other yellow is much more dim. So with that being said, I took the M507 brush and I went in with Banana Split to just blend up above all of the colors that I just put on my lid. Next, I cut my crease with the M326 brush, again using the Kylie Cosmetics Maple Concealer. I did the entire crease out into the wing. Now I wanted to go ahead and layer on some shimmer, so I went in with a crayon case brush into Cheesecake. What I did know, you can use a dry brush, you can use a wet brush as well. I didn't try a wet brush, but it did show up better with the finger application. Next, I took the Fresh Up and I put it for the rest of my lid, but towards the back, and then blended it in with Cheesecake. For my inner corner highlight, I went back into the highlighter palette and I went with Yummy. I used the tiny Sugary Cosmetics brush and I put that right in the corner of my eye, dry. Now I'm going to move along to the right eye. So just like my left eye, I put Kylie Cosmetics concealer down, and I took the JH32 brush and I went back in with the cookie dough to set it in. Then I went ahead and I took some bites from my beef patty because, guys, I've been sitting here for a long time and your girl was hangry and I don't like to be hangry. Am I the only one that really likes beef patties? Like, I'm obsessed. Spicy ones. Has to be spicy. Anywho, back to the eye look. Just like the left eye, I went back in with UVA, the purple. Next UVA, though, I dipped into blue raspberry. It's a really stunning blue when you look at it in the palette. Right next to blue raspberry, I went in with green tea. So honestly, you guys, when I saw this palette, green tea and mint, the shadow right above it, were the first two shadows that I really noticed. I feel like I should have put purple, then the green tea, and then the blue raspberry. Because when I went in with the mint one next, which is a gorgeous shadow, it was much lighter. And I just feel like the way I put the order, it just looks weird. I mean, I'm just glad you're seeing how that shadow performs, and that's the only thing that matters. Next to mint, I wanted to put Banana Split, but I didn't like the way Banana Split looked next to mint. I went ahead and I put right on top of it lime, and I felt much better. It looked better, so I kept it that way. Then I took the M507 brush back in with Banana Split to just blend up top just like I did to the left eye. Then after cutting my crease once again in the same pattern, I went back in with the crayon case brush to get some pistachio. Pistachio is a beautiful green shimmer, and get this, guys, pistachio is one of my favorite ice creams. So just like before, went in with a dry brush, but it looked better with a finger. And the same goes for Blue Moon, which is what I went in with next. Went in with my finger, it looked better with the finger. I did use the brush, however, to connect it in the back of the wing because I didn't want to get too sloppy with my finger. And then of course I went back into the highlight palette to get Yummy and put it in the inner corner of my eye. For both of my lower lash lines, I took the crayon case brush and I went back into the palette to scoop up some chocolate, and I dragged that all across the lower lash line. And then to give it just a nice smooth blend at the bottom, I went back in with the M507 brush to scoop up some espresso, which is the same color that I used for bronzer earlier. And now the only color that I have yet to touch is Cotton Candy. This is such a beautiful highlighting color, you guys. Really stunning. I took it with the tiny Sugar Cosmetics brush and I put on my brow bone and I nearly caught a heart attack. As usual, you guys, I went in with my favorite duo, which is the Glam Light Calligrapher liner and the Tarte Big Ego mascara. And then I went ahead into the Lash menu box, and I had a hard time deciding which one, but I went ahead and I chose the Sweet Fresh Out one. By the way, you can't buy these lashes separately. They come in the bundle. So this is the look that I created with the entire Sugary Scoops collection. What are some things that caught your eye? What is something that you already purchased maybe, or you want to purchase? Leave all your thoughts and comments, of course, down below. If you want to enter the giveaway and of course get a chance at getting the Banana Split palette, which would be 2 different winners. Remember to just be subscribed to my channel, like this video, and comment down below your favorite ice cream flavor. Alright guys, stay safe. Love you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.